All right, we are out here in the desert today doing some shooting. Got my gun all sighted in last week, did some kind of NRL style shoots, and it's super fun. It's addicting. I love it. So today I've got my target. It's about 500 yards. We may move it around to some different ranges, but I'm going to do some timed style shoots. 4 minutes on the clock, 4 positions, one target. Um, and I've got some kind of rocky um, positioning that I can make some good positions with. Um, just kind of getting practiced up, getting comfortable shooting in weird positions. I have a bear hunt coming up in 2 weeks that I'll be on, and then here in about 2 months, I actually have a match that I'll be shooting. It's not an official NRL match; it's kind of a local match, but they run it almost exactly the same. So it's either one target, 4 positions, two targets, 2 positions, or one target, or 4 targets, 1 position. So it'll be a super fun event. I'm doing it with a buddy of mine, Jackson. Um, so I'm just gonna kind of shoot today. It's windy today. If you can hear, it's probably, I don't know, it's probably 10 to 20 mile an hour winds. So that'll be fun to kind of have to dial for some wind and kind of adjust for it. I have an arm board with my dope that I'm gonna just test out. Hard dope is a little different because conditions change, but I want to see like how accurate and close the hard dope actually is. And I have some stuff on there for wind holds. So if I didn't have my my solver, which right now I'm just using my phone, um, and I was only relying on hard dope, I want to see like how close it is. So we're gonna drive back out to this our shooting positions and go mark a couple positions out and take some shots of this target here and kind of time it. I'll show you guys um, kind of how it rolls. I haven't shot an actual match yet, so all this is kind of new to me, but it's super fun. So let's go shoot this thing, see how it goes. I got some buddies showing up later this morning, so I'm gonna try and wrap this video before they get here and shoot with them for a little bit, but see how it goes. All right, we're gonna set up our positions right here on these rocks behind me. The target is out past me. I don't know the exact range yet, and that's on purpose. I know it's gonna be about 500 yards because I've shot here before. Um, if you haven't heard of NRL Hunter, it's a shooting league specifically catered towards hunters. And the reason is the way it works is you have multiple stages when you go to an actual match, up to 20 stages. And on each stage, you come in blind, so you don't know where the targets are, and you have 4 minutes on the clock to come up, find the target, range it. Sometimes there's 2 or 4 targets depending on the which stage you're on, and you range them, you get your dope, and you shoot them. And you normally would shoot 4 shots, but up to 8 if you miss. So 4 to 8 shots, depending on if you hit them on your first shot or your second shot. And you have to start out with everything in your pack, gun with your bipod up. So you run up, set everything up, find the targets, range them, everything. So it's super, very, very, very practical for hunting scenarios. I have a match that I'm going to be shooting here in about a month and a half. And then I have some spring bear hunts before then. So I haven't shot an actual match yet. I have a lot of experience doing this. Last week I went and shot a little bit with some friends, just for fun, and we had some targets set up, and we shot through them on the clock, and it was a lot of fun. So I want to just get some more practice in, especially with this gun. I'm actually building a new gun that I'm gonna make some videos about when I get all the parts and pieces, but I'm just waiting for everything right now. So this is my main gun. It's the Weatherby 7PRC, the Model 307, and we're gonna shoot this gun a bunch today. It's honestly a little overkill for this type of shooting, where normally people are gonna be shooting a lighter gun like a 6.5 Creedmoor or even a 6, anything between anything smaller than a 7 really. But this is what we got. we're going to shoot it. It actually shoots pretty freaking good. I've been shooting it a bunch lately. And then we've got a tripod for a rear support, and if I need to shoot off it, I got it. This is the Tricer X1. And on the front of this gun here, I also got the Tricer, the bipod. And those, I mean, everything from Tricer is amazing. So first, I'm going to decide kind of where my positions are going to be. And I'll put the gun up here so it's not right in my way. But I'm going to, since I have one target out, I'm going to basically build 4 positions for this one target. So right in here, obviously there's plenty of spots. I'll just mark them with some little rocks so I know. And normally in an event, there's like a spot spray painted and you have to be within arm's reach of that spot. So I'll just use these rocks. And I'm going to mark out some spots here. Unfortunately, I don't have a shooting bag. So we're just going to have to make do with tripod and bipod shots for now. And once I get a shooting bag in the future, we can do some more stuff like that. But I'm going to do one right here. It'll be a tripod. Here, we'll actually put it up here. It'll be a front bipod, rear tripod shot. I'm going to start with one over here, kind of on this flat ground, to get an idea of where my shots are going to go. Actually, I might do prone right there. What I'll do, here's this good idea. I'll do one prone from here just to get the first shot out of the way. And then I'll do a bipod tripod shot here, bipod tripod shot over here. And now I'm going to jump down and do one down here as well. So we got our positions set up. I got my spotting scope set up to film these shots. So we're going to run this real quick. I'm going to put you guys up on the rock so you can see each position. Okay, we got everything set up, ready to go. It's freaking cold, but I'm not going to wear my gloves while I'm actually doing this. So let's grab my bag. And my gun. And we're going to use my dope card instead of using my solver just to see how accurate this is going to be for this shoot. So we'll run up, range, get my dope, and fire some shots off. It's pretty windy, so that's going to definitely take into effect where I'm going to be hitting, but I'm going to try and keep that in mind. So we should be good to go. I got my timer for 4 minutes, and I think everything's good. So here we go. 4 minutes. First shot is going to be prone right here. Pull the tripod out and get a range. And gotta find it first. Kind of lost it for a second, even though I set it up. All right, we got 468 yards. So I lost my green pen. So 468 should be right in here. So we should be at 8 1/4 for our dope. And about 2 MOA hold for wind. So let's run that and see how it is. First shot. Prone shot. We don't have a rear back support, but that'll be okay. Eight 1/4. And we'll hold about 2 minutes right for wind. Or 2 MOA, I guess. And I missed. I think I was to the right. We'll take another shot, I guess, because we got 2 shots. Impact. Left on target. All right, this is going to be a bipod front, tripod rear type of shot right here. This is a shot that I see a lot of the guys using. Okay. Impact. That was a little bit towards the right side. Okay, we're coming over here for this one. This is when it gets crazy, because I'm not steady, and I need to be. Impact. There's no way. No way I'm making it to the next one. Okay, there you go, guys. So I had missed my first shot because I held too much wind. The wind must have died down a little bit. But my elevation was dead on. Really good elevation. Man, it's freezing out here. So to practice, I may run that through again and just try and get more proficient. Clearly, I need some practice at my speed, but I feel pretty good that my dope was on, like perfect. I just held too much for wind on that first shot. It must not be blowing maybe as much as I thought. I thought it was going to be about a 10-mile-an-hour wind, which would put me at 2 MOA. The one thing I didn't really think about was the spin drift, though, and I only had to end up holding about 1 MOA. So, still pretty stoked with that shooting. Once I was dialed, or once I knew what I needed to shoot, I hit every time. I just didn't have time to get to that last position in the 4 minutes I had. So if I had 30 more seconds, I might have been able to do it, but I had 10 seconds after my last shot. So it's so good. It's such good practice because it teaches you how to build a position with whatever you have and make a shot in the moment, and like range and dial and do everything you need to do in the moment. I think one thing is it does teach you what your limits are. Like, okay, you start shooting a bunch of this stuff and you start realizing that at 7, 8, 900 yards, my misses start to almost maybe outweigh my hits, especially first shot impacts. And if you're on an animal and it's at 750 yards, and you know for the last few months that at 750 you might, like, your first shot impacts might not be very consistent, you may need to get closer to that animal and just like kind of understanding your limits when it comes to that stuff. I think it's super important. And then also you're going to be more confident behind your gun and ranging and building positions. So I love this style of shooting. I'll do some more matches in the future, but right now I'm just signed up for the one. I'm going to go do that here in a couple months. But guys, I'm stoked to get this rifle build that we're going to be doing over the summer. Once I get all the parts and pieces, I'm going to put it together, make some videos about it. But right now, I'm still waiting on a handful of things that are all coming, just waiting for them to get built and shipped. That's going to be a 6.5 Creedmoor, specifically built for shooting these events, but also for hunting. I'm definitely gonna take it hunting. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want more of this stuff, let me know if it kind of intrigues you. I'm still learning a bunch of it. So, um, for like I'm not an expert in any way in any of this. So don't take my advice on anything because I don't know hardly anything right now. I'm just learning everything right now and trying to figure it out. So thanks, you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Have a good spring bear season if you're getting out there. We'll see you guys later.